What's going on, future entrepreneurs? I am back with another ClickBank video. Today we're not going to be talking about any crypto. We're not going to be talking about any of the high risk. In this particular video, we're about to be talking about ClickBank. Before we get into my ClickBank series that I hadn't shot any videos for in a while, go ahead and give me the LNS special. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, share the video with anyone you think that would enjoy watching the video. I'm just going to be talking about ClickBank here in just a second. Before we get into it, we have a disclaimer on the screen. The disclaimer pretty much says, this channel and the information included are not intended to serve as a substitute for your financial consultation. Seek CPA help if needed or necessary. Also, come back and read this total disclaimer in your own leisure at your own time. Read it from top to bottom, from the rooter to the tutor. Read it up and down until you understand what it's saying. Again, this is another program that I've been kind of playing around with, something that I put money in. And I put in $60 for the first month and $30 a month after that. I've already said, let's go ahead and get into it. Right now, this is the My Lead Gen Secret site, which I put $6 in a month for the first month for, and it's $30 per month every month afterwards. And I have 5 of these accounts, which I've been sending these leads, which I get every single day. I get 200 leads. For those of you who are absolutely new to the channel, I pretty much get 200 leads a day in My Lead Gen Secret. And I pay for those leads, which is why I pay $60 for the first month and $30 for every month after that to get 200 leads a day, which turns into 3,000 leads every single month. Those 3,000 leads from each account, if it has 200, I use those leads and I send them to this particular ClickBank category that I use to promote. And I think I'm going to be doing this for another 30 days. And after the next 30 days, I'm going to move on to another platform, kind of like Digistore24, JVZoo, or maybe even some CPA platforms. And CPAs convert by someone just putting in their name and their email, sometimes the email and other information without paying. That will probably convert better. But I'll continue with this series and also show you guys that my emails are building up every single day. And I'll get back to that in just a second when I get back to My Lead Gen Secret. But right now, we're on ClickBank. It's not showing any sales for the week. Before I stopped and started putting my emails into other places, I was getting at least one sale every single week. As you can see right here, I was getting a sale, and I had two more sales 2 weeks before that, which was like $12. And I can show you that in just a second. But I was getting a sale every single week until I kind of stopped, and I kind of killed my momentum, and I started sending my emails to other places, trying to diversify my email list, which didn't work out. So now I'm just going to take all of those emails and I'm going to put them right back on ClickBank. Now, what was it that I was doing to get those sales on ClickBank and My Lead Gen Secret? What I was doing is I was coming here after I created my account, and if I go back, you can see that I do have 2 usernames. You can create multiple accounts, and you'll just need one master account, and you can create other accounts under those. Just to kind of, test different traffic sources. If you want to test Facebook, if you want to test TikTok, if you want to test other different types of social media traffic sources, or even different sources altogether, you can just take that instead of just doing the extra tracking. Just use each one of these account names, each one of the accounts, and just use that for that particular traffic source instead of buying the tracking source to track everything, so you'll know that's exactly where that came from. And there's other ways as well to figure out where the traffic came from, just on the first page. Now let me show you, like I was saying a minute ago, I can go back, let's go back 90 days, and it'll show you like at least once a week. At one point in time, I was getting a sale at least once per week. This for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, for 6 straight weeks I got a sale, and then I stopped. I started diversifying my email list, sending it to other offers. And it started to, I started to not get sales. So that's the reason why I didn't have sales. Another reason I actually started to get sales when I started the series, because I started off kind of with an advantage. I was in My Lead Gen Secret before. As you can see, when I press select all on this particular tab, this shows how many emails that I have. And this particular account, which is my first account, I have 35,000 emails because I've been in My Lead Gen Secret before, and they actually activated my account and gave me back all the emails that I had before, plus the ones I got when I first started. So that kind of gave me that advantage, which helped me to get all of these leads that I have right here. So if you join from the fresh, you don't have any it's your first account, you're going to start off probably 100 for the first day and maybe 200 those days after, depending on how you have it set up. It's going to take you a longer time to get to this position. It may take you 60, it may take you 9 days, it may take you 120 days. It's going to depend on what you're sending it to. If you're consistent. I was consistent in the beginning, then I kind of stopped. That's why you see my sales kind of fell off. So you're going to have to be consistent when you're doing this. Now back to this ClickBank page, you come over here and we go over to Marketplace, and Marketplace is where we're going to choose the category of offers that we're going to be sending those email lists to that I have on the My Lead Gen Secret. And what I've been doing the entire time is I've been doing the e-business and the e-marketing category. And what you would do is come straight to the top, click rank, go to gravity. That's going to rank them in order of which one is getting the most sales all the way to the least. And what I did is just went up and down this page. And there was a way that I did it that made it copy and paste. What you would do is go to this affiliate page. They're going to give you everything you need. You don't need to write an email. All we're really doing is copying and pasting what they already have on their site, and that's how we're making the sales. And when I was here the last time, when I first started this page, they didn't have as many emails as they have right now. You just come through here, like they have all of these different ways to help promote their offer. This is upsell flow, hot lead generator, landing pages, short ads. Since we have these YouTube shorts and we have TikTok, you can duplicate them or just copy them and redo them or whatever you have to do to have other videos. If I want to upload these directly to my YouTube page, I can just probably download them and just upload them or just redo them on my own. Pay-per-click ads, that's like another way you can get traffic. It's like all of these different assets they give to you to promote it. But we only use the email, so we're going to come to email swipe. Now, last time I was here, they either had like 7 or maybe 8. Now they have 20. So I'm probably not going to be on here for 20 days. But what my normal strategy would be is I would come here. Let me see, go back down. I would come to each email, and I would send these emails, just copy, paste them, and do a little bit of editing, which I'll show you in a second. You copy it and you paste it into the My Lead Gen Secret site. And this pretty much My Lead Gen Secret is going to give you the emails, and they also have a system where you can use to also send the emails. So you don't have to pay for get response. You don't have to pay for AWeber to send emails. This system will allow you to do it, but it's only once every 23 hours you allow it to be used. So if I come down below, if I was not able to use it, it will have a timer telling me how much time I would have left before I can actually come and send an email. So since that time is already expired, it's been over 23 hours, I can come and I can send my email, and I'll go through that process once I finish with the ClickBank site. But over here, as you can see, you're just going to copy. We're just going to paste it over here into the particular specific spaces in the My Lead Gen Secret site. And that's pretty much it. You copy, you paste, and it doesn't take very long. Once you set everything up and you get in the hang of it, it doesn't take any more than 15 to 20 minutes per day to do this strategy. It's only going to cost you in the beginning $60 for how many accounts you want to get, and then $30 a month after that. As I said, I have 5. I started off with 2, I think 3, and then I added them as I went along. So you can start off with 1 or 2, and what you want to do is, let me go to My Lead Gen Secret. You want to come to your home page, and what you want to do is once you set up your first account, you're only going to have 100 leads, and they're not going to give you the other 100 leads for the next 24 hours because those leads come to your account around midnight every single day, and you're going to get those bonus leads. How do you get those bonus leads? I'm going to show you a way to get them that's going to be it's going to be good for you because you're going to get paid from yourself. What you would do is copy your own link, and you would copy and paste it and sign up under yourself. You have to use a different username and a different email to do that, so they will know which account and which username they need that you're going to need help with if you need help with that particular account. And let me show you that I'm going to show you what it's going to look like when you sign up under yourself. That is something that they absolutely do allow. They don't mind if you sign up under yourself. They're perfectly okay with that. There's no limit to how many accounts you can purchase under yourself. Some people have 10, some people have 5, some people have 7, some people have 8. I don't know if there is a cap on how many you can have, but as far as I know right now, I don't know there's a number, but I don't think many people are going to pay for that many accounts. So let's go here. If I can show my commissions. Right now, it's just showing that these are all of the accounts that I have over this one. This is the first account. So all of my other accounts, all the way up to my 4th account, is on top of this. So I'm getting paid off of all of these accounts. Right now, I've earned $38. As you can see, it went all the way back to 2019 when I actually had my first account. And these 2 people actually signed up under me, which did allow me to get my very first 200 leads a day with these 2 people. Because what I decided to do was take the platform and just take the leads and pretty much promote the system. And once I got my 200 leads a day, I started to promote every other thing. And I wasn't very patient with it, and I kind of left before actually giving it a good amount of time. So that's why I was able to start off having sales now, and I didn't back then because I didn't give it enough time for my account to build up the emails. but you're going to need a pretty good amount of emails to send to every single day to get the results that you're looking for. Okay, now you see these are the people, the first two people that were signed up under me. These are my other accounts. For some reason they're out of order, but the RC is pretty much, I think, is a recurring. I don't know what the RA is, but you know, it's just me getting paid, even from myself. Even when I make a payment, I'm getting paid for myself, so it's like a recurring fee of $5, and depending on what level they join you in, it's going to be a different amount. So this is how you can make money even from yourself when you sign up under the system and you open up multiple accounts, and that's just something that you could take advantage of if you do decide that this is a strategy that you would like to use. Now we come over here to the mailing system. Let me go ahead and site can't be reached just a second. Okay, we are back, and what we're about to do is show you exactly how we're going to do this. This is not going to take very long. It's pretty much the only thing you're going to have is a little bit of patience when you first start out, because it's not going to work immediately. This is not a get rich quick scheme. It's something that you can use, and you can use over time if you're willing to take a little bit of a loss in the beginning, and knowing that over time you're going to end up with a profit. Let's go ahead, and what I'm going to do is I already have a lot of my emails wrote out, so I'm just going to copy and paste them from here. I just have to see which one was the last one that I did, and what I normally do is I'll put done by the ones that I've already completed before. So it should be on number, I didn't see number 5. So email number 5 is right here. This should be the one I'm doing. So what you would do is come over from ClickBank and you would copy this. I just copied it off from ClickBank and put it on the spreadsheet so I can do all of my editing. So when I do come back, all I have to do is copy and paste. Now you come to the top of the mailing system tab. You would select all. You're going to select all of the emails that you can send, and the system is going to send this email to all 35,000 names on that list. I'm just going to paste that in here. Sometimes it's hard to work from home. What you can do is come back and capitalize some of these letters in the beginning. I'll just add something else. Sometimes it's hard. Just going to capitalize the H, T, W, then we're going to do the F and the last H. And that's just how I like to do my emails. And even if you wanted to, there's a certain code you put in that will show the person's name, and you can do this as well. It's something like you can do. I don't do it all the time, but you can do it. Just copy this and you just paste it there. And what that's going to do is it's going to put that person's first name right there. So sometimes it's hard to work from home, Billy. Sometimes hard to work from home, Betty, or whatever their name is. And their name is going to show there if you put that code. If you want to put the full name, you use this, the last name, email address, yada yada. Normally I only use first name. I don't use any other thing. It'd be kind of weird for somebody to say sometimes it's, you know, Billy Bob or whatever the whole person's name is. You come down here, and all we're going to do is click in it. I press Control A because I have a Windows computer, and I delete all of that. And I will come back over here, and I would copy the rest of the body. And see, I already have it right here because I did some of the editing already. And something I also do is I go ahead and add in my links, which I'll show you in a second where to get those from. And I would just paste it here. So the reason why I do that is so I can just, this is how I know to get it. So I don't, well, number one, I don't forget to put the link inside of the email. And two, you won't end up sending your email with that link just sitting there like that. Because if I send my link if I send the email with the link sitting there, no one would know exactly what that is. And it would probably end up like, well, what is that? And you can also, that's pretty much it. I mean, this email is pretty much done because I kind of did my editing already. You can also click preview to see what it looks like before you send it. And if you want to edit it again, you can. If I want to come right here and create some more space, and then come right here and create more space to make it look a little bit better, I can do that. But I'm fine with it the way it looks. So one last time, you come up here and double check. You have your email selected. You have your subject line. If you don't have a subject line, it's going to remind you that it's empty. Then you're going to come down here and you paste in, or if you copy and paste from the other site, you just paste it here and you make your adjustments. Normally just copy and paste the first name thing from up there, and then you come down. I use perfect timing. That pretty much just does, what it does is it sends the email at a time that was perfect for the person would open that email. That's pretty much all that is. And if you want to come down and read after you open the account, you can just press this and read it. Or you can come back and pause the video right here and read what it says. And all we're going to do is send email. And while we're waiting on that, we're going to come up here. This is how I do it. You can do it a different way as well. Some people do it different. I right click on log out and I open it up a new tab. And while it's loading, by the time this is finished loading and I log in, the other email should be sent and it automatically remembers it. So here's my other account. I go to that, I press log in. I'm on a kind of a slower email, so if your Wi-Fi or your your internet is faster, it'll probably load a little faster than mine because I'm having to use my mobile Wi-Fi on this one, so it's going to take a little bit longer to load on some of the pages that I'm opening. And all you do is come to the mailing system, you select all, and this account you see the difference. I have 35,000 in one and 11,000 in another, so you can see there's a drastic difference in the amount of emails that I have, and that's going to select all those emails. And all I'm going to do is come back here and I'm going to copy and paste. Come back and copy this, and we're going to paste it in that. We're going to come down, press Control A. That's going to select everything. Then I backspace to delete it, and I go back here, come back here, click in there, press Control A to do that instead of deleting. Press Control C to copy that. Come back, press Control V as in victory, and you paste it. And all you're doing is copy and pasting. If you want to use perfect timing, you can. If not, that's fine. I click it, then I press send email. And all we're going to do is keep repeating it, except on this time, when this one is done, we're just going to log out and log back in with the other email. And while that's loading, what it's going to do when it's finished is just going to look like this. Now it's going to show you how long you have to wait before you can send your next email, which is going to be 23 hours from whatever time you send it. So we come back over here. This one said there was an error with the request. I've never seen that before. Let me see, did I miss anything? All of them are selected. The subject is there. That is there. I'm going to try to send it again. Well, it's not letting me send it. So what I'm going to have to do, this is the first time this ever happened since I've had these accounts. I'm going to go ahead and I'll open it up again just so I don't close that, just in case it has to finish. And I'll log into that account from another one and see if it will show something different. If it shows that it's already sent. Because if it shows a timer at the bottom, that pretty much just means that the email's already been sent. I don't want to hit anything on the page until I figure out if the email is sent before I open up another page and start all the way over. Now it's saying no internet for some reason. I don't know why. Because I'm showing I'm connected. I have a Wi-Fi signal. Okay. So I don't know if that's what happened when I tried to send that email, if it's kind of acting weird, because I'm showing that I'm connected to my mobile phone, Samsung, which I'm using my Wi-Fi, whatever you want to call it, my mobile hotspot to bring you guys this information today. Let's see if it'll let me log in. Okay. It's loading a little bit slower than normal, so let's go ahead and see. Go to the mailing system. This is how I'll know if the email was sent. So it's not showing anything down there. I'm just going to close it and I'll do it again. And I'll try it again in this one. Come back to the original page because the original one's already sent, so it shouldn't be any issues with the system. So it probably just happened with, I don't know, whatever thing just happened that was kind of funky with not letting it go through. So we're going to paste the subject in. We're going to come back the body. We're going to copy that, come back over here. Now, as you can see how fast I'm moving, once you get used to doing this, it's not going to take very long to complete these steps. But this once you have everything set up, once you have your accounts, once you know where to find the emails, once you know where to get the ClickBank ID from, once you know how to copy and paste and do all those particular things, it becomes faster the more you do it. I've been doing it for over a month now, and I just got more used to it. Now, as you can see, it's showing now that it's been sent, and I have to wait another 22.59, pretty much 23 hours before I can send another email. So now what I'm going to do on the second account, I'm just going to log out. Then we're going to log right back in with the next account and just repeat the process. That's all we're going to do with that. That's all we normally do with the ClickBank My Legion Secret to ClickBank series. It's pretty much copy and paste. It's not hard. It's actually very easy. And it's kind of shunned upon to say things are easy, but as you can see from me doing this is very easy. Now, I was going to show you this on ClickBank. I'm going to come back to here, and how do you find your link to whatever offer you're promoting? You're just going to come, and it's easy on here as well. Just click promote, and normally it will show. Sometimes it doesn't show your username, If it's not there, you just add it. If you want to track, like I was saying on the beginning, if you want to track like a different traffic source, you can put in FB for Facebook, TK, or you can just put in TikTok. And when I create a hop link, what it's going to do, it's going to show at the end of it that this is TikTok. This is where the so this is how you can track where that traffic is coming from. I'm just going to delete it and create another one because I'm not going to do it because pretty much all of my traffic is coming from my lead gen. For me, it doesn't really matter which email system it is. It's pretty much they're all growing, and eventually they're all going to get to the point where they have so many emails. It's not going to help but for you to get consistent sales every other day, if not, twice a week. Right now, I'm still working up to that one a day, which I kind of messed up on my own. And that's pretty much how you do it. You come down and you come here, you come down to the body of the email after you get it, and then all you're going to do, it's just an example, it's not going to be something that I send, is you copy the letters, you come up here to where it's like a chain link, you can't see it, you come up here to this particular button, looks like 2 chains, and you click on that. Once you click on that, it's going to open up another page. You're going to just Control V as in victory, or you just paste it in there, and it automatically takes off the stuff that it doesn't need. You press OK, and that's going to make this link clickable for whoever comes to this email. This is the link that they're going to click on. But since I'm not going to be using any of this, I'm just going to go ahead and finish this. When I finish, that's it. That's all, guys. This is another strategy you can use. It's not as volatile. It's not as It's not high risk as it is with the other things that are on this channel. If it's something you're looking for that's not high risk, you can check this out and other things that I do talk about on the channel. There are a couple other things that I do talk about that I hadn't made videos in a minute. I'm going to have to get around to as well. So thank you for watching, guys. This is the Passive Income Trucker, bring you passive income, things that you can do that are not hard, that are not very easy, that you can do. It's going to involve a little bit of money up front. The decision is yours. It's the Passive Income Trucker. I'm out.